we know where the treaty came from, what was its impact on Germany? Well, Germany, who had no choice but to sign the treaty, suffered tremendously. They were humiliated and were struggling to cope with the new conditions of the treaty. According to the treaty's guilt clause, Germany was to take the blame for the war, which had only further humiliated the Germans. The treaty also forced Germany to give up some of its land to its neighbouring countries and return the French land invaded back to the French. Germany had also lost 16% of its coal fields and half of its steel industry, resulting in huge economic loss, as this was where Germany made most of their money, trading these raw materials and goods. Among this, Germany was demilitarized. They were only allowed 100,000 soldiers, and mostly all their military goods were taken. This was to ensure they could not start another war. It was impossible for Germany to pay any reparations, as they were in enormous debt and couldn't make any money to do so. By the 1920s, Germany was still suffering. German people were left cold and hungry, and employment was not an option. Germany was also going through rapid inflation at this time, which ultimately led to a hyperinflation. The government wanted to solve this problem and decided that printing more money was the best way to go. But this money soon lost its value. Although the situation did improve slightly, when the Great Depression hit in the 1930s, Germany yet again was placed in economic misery. As you can see, Germany had a lot of recovering to do, and needed a government system or leader to help them do so. The controversy of the treaty made Germans want to see a change, and it was during these trying times where the one and only Adolf Hitler took a stand to make these changes. But that's a story for another time. The end.